unguardable.
So I want to smother you. What's a way to counter this?
So one way to counter this really is to accept that tight defense. So let's say Kobe really gives Devin Booker the Kobe experience right here. So what I'll do is I'll walk you a little bit and then use your momentum against you to hit you with a step back jump.
That's impossible to cover.
That will really try to punish aggressive defenses. People try to crowd you. The clamp breaker is one of those essential badges in NBA 2K. Will allow for you to create space. I got Hall of Fame clamp breaker and I'm not really sweating the defense. So if he's
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's the bodyguard, then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. And no real surprise to see that MV will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
With the shot, Dort misses. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Trailblazers. And it's Ingram missing. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. The baseline J. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Pokusevski. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Giddey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's the bodyguard. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Dort. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Ingram. Goes back up. And that one's good, the bodyguard. The bodyguard's got his second bucket of the night.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, and a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit to OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world. A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
CJ has always been a gifted scorer, but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pelicans leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall, looking to break the tie in this season series, and I asked him what he thought the biggest factor would be tonight. He said it always seems to come down to getting a stop. We have to get our hands up and contest shots. And if that doesn't work, our guys in the back have to block those shots. That's one of the ways they win games, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Here's Giddey, following the score by New Orleans. Steps back and shoots. Dort misses.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
To the inside, Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin. Out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Now here's McCollum, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Dort against Ingram. Dort kicks to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 16. Williamson scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Here's Beasley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Giddey with the bounce pass. Here's Beasley, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. The bodyguard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's blocked. Passes it to Beasley. Fires the 3. That shot missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the run. Good on the shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Cullen passes to Daniels. He kicks it to Ingram. Back to Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Dort. Here's Williamson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
I got yours.
Ingram against Dort. Pokusevski, the pass to Giddey. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ingram kicks to Daniels. There's the pass to Williamson. The Thunder pull it in, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now here's Giddey. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And this Thunder team in desperate need.
So it's the Thunder now. 15-point game. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's man in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by McCollum.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
Passes it to Graham. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Dort. Pass to man. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal swing.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's the bodyguard. Last game out, he had 40 points. Daniels passes to the bodyguard. He can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Dort against McCollum. He gets it in there. Dort's got his second basket of the night.
Some physicality there from Lou. Pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Here's Graham. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Under trailing by 13. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Undersized Graham showing he's relentless inside.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Pakusevsky. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's denied. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the bodyguard in that last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored 40 points and was his usual self at the defensive end, too. A lot of block shots, something we're accustomed to. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the miss from the bodyguard. Man, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the media is able to vote on awards like All-Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Showing what a skilled passer he is. Ingram with the beautiful dime there.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Out left of the wing. Here's Mann. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
So skilled at drawing contact. I like when C.J. McCollum plays with aggression.
Jackson Hayes is checked in for Larry Nance. And the second free throw, good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 14. Passes it to Mann. It's Williams, high post. Working on Hayes. Pakusevsky, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Mann from downtown. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's McCollum. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. It's Dort on the wing. Nice D from Bodyguard.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Thunder trailing by 16. Here's Mann. He's got 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they'll keep possession. They retain possession. He's with it. He's against Williams.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope. Up and in with a one-hand finish. The most basic possible. Outside, Dort. Pass to Mann. To the left wing. Here's Pakusevsky. Sinks the three-pointer. Pakusevsky's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Williams.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's George. He had 19 points in the win against Portland. Here's Mann. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Fast break. Here they come. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Ingram. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jackson Hayes.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And here now the Thunder. 19-point game. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that one's good. Daniels.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's George. He has 7. Here's Paisley. Williams trying to break free. Paisley, good. Paisley's got 5 now.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pelicans have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Thunder trailing by 20. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Here's Paisley. He has 5. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans leading by 18. Here's the bodyguard. 12 points for him. Ingram wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Assisted.
He's got 15.
23.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's the bodyguard. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And that one's good. Ingram.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Williams with the steal. Ingram against Dort. Up top, Giddey. It's Williams, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. That one falls. Paisley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Daniel doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And it's blocked. 1:11 left here in the second. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Passes to Dort. Giddey with it. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Got a hand on it. Here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Oklahoma City foul. Josh Giddey. Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Shooting for New Orleans, Daniels.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
And they'll get another chance. And so it's New Orleans.
First half with a score. Your Thunder, 44. The Pelicans, 67.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Pelican 5 right now. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson.
Substitution on the court.
Get outside, get outside. Get mine. Come on, shoot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The shot comes out.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Williamson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pakusevsky's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For your Thunder,
and both free throws good for Giddey. Pelicans leading by 21. McCollum outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Williamson. Thunder with the rebound. Pass to Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
at the line for your Oklahoma City.
And both free throws good for Giddey. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Pass to Daniels. It's blocked.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He can't get that one.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Inside, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 17 now.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you look the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Daniels. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 21 in the game.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by McCollum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
Giddey against Jones. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mann. He has 5. Outside Williams. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Holmgren. Some solid defense from Bodyguard.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Williams against McCollum. Bounce pass from Williams. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Akusevsky can't hit.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Jones, no luck. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pelicans leading by 15. Here's Williamson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Now Giddey. He's got 17. Man gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McCollum outside. Ingram kicks to Jones. Here's There's the bodyguard. He's got 12. Three-pointer. Goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Pelicans leading by 15. Down low. Jones in the post. Giddey defending. Here's the bodyguard. Tries from 7. No good from Valanciunas.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Valanciunas is there, and he makes that one. Holmgren's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 14. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Giddey. And Jones pulls it down.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Smith. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Baisley in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Giddey gets it to go.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Daniels dishes to McCollum. Trying to get open is Giddey. McCollum, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baisley. Boom, he chains it straight down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
To the inside, Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Oklahoma City trailing. The pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ingram against Dort. That shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Williamson, the pass to the bodyguard. Floats it up for Williamson. It's deflected. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Daniels. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Pass to Giddey. Now Dort. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. Out to Ingram. McCollum outside. Here's the bodyguard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pakusevski's got rebound. Last one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Williams, he's checked in for Baisley. Ingram kicks to Daniels. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7 to the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's the bodyguard. Back to Ingram. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Daniels passes to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And that one's good. The bodyguard. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And he sinks the second. New Orleans leading by 8. Inside. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Giddey finds Dort. Pulls up. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McCollum. The Thunder with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Williamson gets it to go. Thunder trailing by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dort against Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Muscala's checked in. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The bodyguard passes to Williamson. And it's good, 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now the pass to Pakusevsky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson Earls checked in for Muscala. Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
McCollum finds Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He misses the free throw.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the strike. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Zhang's checked in.
And this has not been a very good performance at the line for him. And in fact, it's been downright ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by McCollum. They double him with Williamson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Beasley's checked in for the Thunder. New Orleans leading by 10. Passes to Ingram. He's looking for Williamson and finds him.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And here is Giddey. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Over Ingram. No good that time. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. The shot by Beasley, no good. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Williamson, the pass to Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Giddey against Ingram. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's the bodyguard. He hangs. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
That's good from bodyguard. Thunder trailing by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Giddey. Puts it up from 12. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
That's how you share the wealth. CJ sets up his teammate with a sweet pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Giddey with it. Here's the 3. That shot misses.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's the bodyguard. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 5th assist in this one.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baisley. It's Dort on the wing. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Williamson. Cullen passes to Williamson. Here's the bodyguard.
Oklahoma City foul. Darius Baisley. Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Pelicans.
He hits both from the stripe. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's the bodyguard, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, the bodyguard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Akusevsky, the pass to Giddey. Dort against Ingram. Dort left side. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His fifth personal.
First one falls for him. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your...
Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
Number 23.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the bodyguard.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
The pass to Jang for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the bodyguard. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
Assisted by...
And that's now 33 points for the bodyguard.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Lewis passes to the bodyguard. Off target at the rim. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg.